Nuovarden is a dimension of wide-open mystery and infinite discovery created by our very own DungeonMisterTy and published by Adventure Slang Productions. You can learn all about this dynamic game system and wondrous setting at adventureslang.com.
Let's go ahead and get into the story tonight as we pick up from where we left off last week when the party got back to the mainland, back into the strange Golden Valley that is not supposed to be where the desert currently is supposed to exist. The landscape hasn't changed since they left. However, they were able to cross the valley and get reunited with Lutu. And in the process of moving southward towards what Lutu is referring to as the Bridgeway, discovered an unusual village of sorts built into one of the massive monolithic stone walls in this valley. Stairways and causeways leading between homes with darkened doorways and darkened windows. Sif flew to the top of one, the very top, to look inside and found something bizarre inside, a heavy darkness, a dim that felt restrictive, that slowed his movement, and a shadowy, silhouetted interior. Sif left the environment, went back down, reunited with his colleagues, and informed them of what they found, at which point Fellavaai decided to go and explore, moved into one of the lower levels, the first home, and found a similar environment. While exploring it, Fellavaai also perceived shadowy figures moving about that they couldn't quite identify. But as he continued to explore, walking into the sleeping room, she found a necklace of cloudy green gemstones cut and attached to a silver chain. Fellavaai, against the warnings of some of her companions, put the necklace on and, to everyone's surprise, suffered no ill effect. Continuing onward, eventually with Lutu reminding everyone of the dangers of this trip, they encountered a strange plateau of cracked ground, sort of like a floodplain. Stepping across the floodplain, bizarre tendrils of plant swung up with great burrs of sticker-like attachments that nearly impacted and injured them. However, they were fortunate not to suffer the injury and continued to move slowly across the plain when two hovering echo beasts approached and engaged them in combat. After a tense fight, towards the end of the battle, as the two creatures were being battled back, they formed into one and struck at Sif with a mighty impact. The man-bird, nearly succumbed to the injuries. However, with the help of Fellavaai and the shadow, the void was healed back to strength, and through the battle with Lutu's massive strength, knocked the creature out. And the group assembled under the songs of Zorik and Kava. And with Zorik's manifesting healing energy, were able to recover some of their resources, their strength, and their health. And this is the place where we pick up tonight, just at the end of that battle, at the end of that combat. And with the aftermath of your fight piled before you, the static energy of the combined creature dissipates and then disappears altogether. What do you do?
There's nothing left?
It fades away entirely.
So the tentacle that I ripped out just disappears.
Whoa.
Well, now Sif is upset.
Lutu, are you okay? Are we in the right place?
We are in the right place, Zorik. We are headed to the bridgeway ahead. I am well. How are you?
I'm a little nervous, to be honest with you, but I'm okay. Everybody's okay, right? Sif?
I'm fine. I'm just hungry.
You molted a couple feathers there. Here.
That's not that wasn't molting.
Oh, well, here. I'll hand it back to you. Do you... I don't know. Okay, I don't know how birds work. You're welcome. Fellavaai, are you okay?
I think so. Physically, I am fine.
How about emotionally? Are you okay?
I think they'd probably stand up from this kind of melt position and take a deep breath. I put on this cloth because there was much I did not understand. There is still much I do not understand, but I feel we are getting closer.
Yes.
I don't know what I'll do when I do understand.
Will you be able to remove the veil from your eyes when that happens? When you understand?
Yes. But coming out here has left me with more questions.
Yeah. Yeah, same. Kava, are you injured? Are you okay?
It's just a flesh wound.
Those are very dangerous. I also suppose there are psychic wounds, but do you need help?
I don't want you to overexpend yourself, Fellavaai.
I will be okay.
Here. Sif is going to hand you what looks like it's sort of a jar, like a clay jar, and just bids you to drink it.
One moment, is it similar to this? And they pull out like a very like stubby looking little pot, very similar to yours. You pop it and smell it. It's a healing tincture. Is that what you? Oh, Sif, you're too kind. This would be wasted on me. I may as well just use this one. In fact, that's a great question. I don't even know how much a healing tincture does in this game.
A D4.
One, just a singular D4.
Mhm.
Always a good bet.
You know, I might as well because I'm down 3 right now. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'll hand you back your healing tincture, and I'll go ahead and chug that one like a little shot.
So if you have the same one I do, it has 4 doses.
Oh,
4
dang.
doses.
Yeah.
Oh, so then I just kind of do like maybe like a parentheses and like 3 out of 4 or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
Didn't know that, and I will also write that down.
Kava, you expended, I'm sure, a considerable amount of force to manifest in the way that you did. You were quite impressive in battle, but I have this black smudge that might be aid. If you're anything like me, and you are definitely not like me, but if our manifestations work in the same way, I know that they drain one's energy. I have this black smudge to offer you.
I was just following Sif's lead. I was just doing what they were doing. That is far too precious. I can't take that.
No, I insist. You helped us, and you've joined us, and dedicated yourself to something that you've only just been exposed to. It's the least that I could do. Please, it would be an honor for me to offer this to you.
It would be an honor to receive it. And this is cool. This is the first time I've ever used something like this. What are we doing?
It looks like it will it'll bring back D4 primacy if consumed raw.
Oh, let's go. I'm gonna consume venom right now. All right. My voice changes. I'm just kidding. All right. D4, you said just one?
Yep.
That is another 2. Okay, which is great though, because that is better than 1. So thank you.
Also, what do you mean you were doing what you did for me?
Oh, I've never fought like that before. You inspired me. Watching you soar through the sky and clawing and tearing at them, couldn't help myself. I immediately felt my body just shift into this creature.
He just walks away, shaking his head, just sort of like,
You were impressive.
Someday.
Did I say something?
No,
It's-
it's very good for him to hear, I think. He just has a hard time accepting that he is a very good warrior.
He
A
is.
hero.
Yes. Yes. Exactly that. You can keep shaking your head, no, but it is true.
Sif flies up and lands on Lutu's shoulder.
Sif,
Yeah.
I saw you from the ground to my shoulder. You were not hidden from my sight, as when I first met you.
Congratulations.
How are you?
I could do without the giant monsters.
Lutu is not a monster. Lutu is an ally.
No. The thing we just killed.
Lutu is sorry you are concerned about the echo beasts. That is something Lutu cannot help for you, but something Lutu can help you with.
Yeah, and you did. Do you have many of those in your home?
Many of what, Sif?
The echo beasts.
Yes, they are from Umult.
And they're all that big.
They are different, like those, and different the same.
Okay.
In Umult, they are different from what you see in Nuovarden, because in Nuovarden, they take the form of those creatures that are from Nuovarden. In Umult, they take the form from Umult.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. this bridge that we're going to. How many beasts do you think you think? How many echo beasts do you think will come after us?
0 or 1 or 10 or 50 or 100?
No. I mean, if you were to guess.
0 or 5 or 12.
Do you guess a lot in Umult?
I am simply guessing, Sif. I do not know.
No. A guess is one, one guess. If you guess many times, you might as well not guess at all.
Sif, if I guess 1, will you be happier or less happy?
I will be happy when you give me the guess that you believe in the most.
2.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Sure.
I don't know either, but that is my guess right now.
Well, why don't we just guess when we get there?
Again?
Yeah.
Very well. I will guess when we get there.
So we can go. You could almost like spurring a horse, but he's sitting on the shoulders. Like we can get going.
Lutu looks down at the rest of you and says, Sif is ready. Are you ready to go?
I would like to ask one more question.
Would you like Lutu to guess?
No. What are these echo beasts?
They are some in between, like the valley. An energy expressed across the dimension within the realm of Umult and into Nuovarden.
Is it possible when we close off this bridge to prevent them from staying in Nuovarden?
Lutu does not think so. The energy is in Nuovarden now. But maybe. Shall I guess? My guess is maybe.
Lutu,
It's tight.
Oh.
Kava, do you have a question too?
kind of. I just worried you're going to guess again. So the creatures, they disappeared, and you're saying that this bridge is allowing them to enter. So is it that maybe they aren't completely materialized? Because normally when we destroy or kill a creature, there are still remnants left over, things that we can scavenge. That is nothing of the kind here. Is this because of its connection to Umult?
That is a good guess, Kava. Lutu thinks something like that, yes. It is an energy. It is an echo of energy, not the actual thing. Does that make sense, Kava?
So if we don't close this bridge or this gate, then they could no longer be apparitions. It could be even worse than what it currently is.
As far as the echo beasts go, they are what they are. echoes of energy. But they will continue to come over more and more if we do not close the bridgeway.
I think I'm finally understanding.
Good. Then you do not have to guess. Now you know.
Yes, Lutu, no more guessing, no more.
I do have to make one more guess for Sif when we get to the bridgeway.
Yes, as you stated, you are correct.
Are you ready? Or do you have more questions for Lutu?
I think we're ready, Lutu.
Let's go to the bridgeway. Lutu leads you on toward the pale horizon. The walls of the monoliths close in, and the canyons narrow. Occasionally, tremors vibrate across the ground. A faint tremor turns into a lurching, rolling quake, and a great shelf of rock breaks away from one of the walls, careening down upon you. I need everyone to make a called roll body and let me know your result.
Three and a 4.
I'm still a little nubble up. Remind me what we're doing on a cold roll specifically.
Sure. A called roll is 2 dice. It does not affect your dice cache. And if you have the discipline called for, you can use it to change the dice with primacy if you need to.
And you have body, so you can change it if you need to. I got a 4 and a 1.
Ty, I rolled double 2s. I think for recovery, I'm going to bring a primacy back.
Okay. And Kava?
I got a 2 and a 1, and I feel like that's not good.
That's not good. It's not good. You have a couple of options. You can change the 1 to a 2 and get recovery and just recover that primacy without really spending it.
Okay.
You can spend your primacy to re-roll.
I would like to do the first one. Yes, we
okay.
shall do the first one. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. However, Fellavaai and Sif, you take 5 injuries
What?
as this rock crashes down on you. Zorik and Kava, you take 11.
Are you?
I have -2 injury. I'm out.
As this massive shelf of rock crashes down on you, 2 of your companions are laid low. What do you do?
Sif looks at Fellavaai and is like, Kava has a jar of healing tincture in her bag. You help her, and I will help Zorik.
I think when you turn to Fellavaai to say all of this, there is like an unworldly screech that comes from them as they're instantly going to try and manifest these rocks away to get to them. Try and just use the void to swallow them whole to get to her people.
Okay. A little molting is happening right now, but yeah, a little bit. A tail feather falls off. Yeah.
I think I'm actually down too because you said I take 11, right?
Yeah. You and
Yeah,
Zorik
no,
are
I'm
down.
-1. Yeah. Holy crap.
It's technically just 0, but yeah.
Oh yeah, because we don't really do negatives in this game.
Keep it positive, you know?
Touche, sir.
Okay, so what are you doing exactly?
I'm gonna try to manifest how I've kind of described her ability as the void being able to kind of give and take away based off of what was and what is and what could be. I'm gonna try and use the void to swallow the rocks and make them go away.
Okay. I will let you know that your companions are not buried. They were just injured from the fall.
Oh, so we can get to them.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that changes everything.
The rock broke away and it fell. And as it fell, you all tried to scramble out of the way, and two of your companions were impacted directly, and the other two of you were hit by.
Yeah. Zorik is
Shrapnel,
splatted.
It's hard to blame the rock, but Gravity and I are going to have words later for sure.
Then Fellavaai will try and heal Zorik.
You're gonna go for Zorik. All right, then I will go to Kava.
So sorry, Misty. Also, I'm so sorry, Sim.
All right. So, what are your methods for healing?
Void heal.
Okay.
I
So,
am going
Fellavaai,
to-
you may manifest, and Sif.
Yes.
I'm going to pour 3 doses of my tincture into Kava's mouth.
Do you want to do all 3 committed, or do you want to do one at a time to see?
I'll do one at a time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So first, so roll for the first.
Thank
Fellavaai,
you,
what?
Art of Adventure. Thank you.
I got a 1 and a 3, and I already used a primacy to turn that 3 to a 4.
Okay. So that's a D4 for Zorik. That's the only manifestation for healing you can do on Zorik in this situation. 2 points, Zorik.
2?
Yeah.
2.
All right.
So I rolled a 3 and 2 2s.
Okay.
So
So
I'll
Kava.
commit all of them to Kava. So Kava gets 7 health.
Dave, coming in clutch. Thanks, homie.
And then he's gonna drink the last of it himself.
All right.
And you get a 2.
Okay.
Does Zorik wake up at all?
Yes. Zorik, however, Zorik and Kava, you are currently afflicted, which means your dice cache is half.
Oh.
Which way do you round?
Up. So,
Okay.
yeah. So you're from 3 to 2 dice at the moment for the next
Okay.
1,000 breaths.
Oh,
Okay.
chicken freaking nuggets.
However, there are ways to remove, those status effects if you're successful, but if you have those means, which you do through manifestation. As a reminder, out of turn order, you may only attempt one of those types of recovery or healing per target one time.
Yeah.
Am I dead, Fellavaai? Is this the void?
No, not yet.
Oh, good. I feel maybe worse than death then. What happened?
Rocks. Are you? Ah, okay. She's just gonna take out her own healing tincture, and give some to Zorik as well.
Okay, go ahead and roll that healing.
I think while he's doing that, was there anything else you were doing, Fellavaai?
Just heal 1 and 4, so 5. I'll use 2.
Okay. So Zorik heals 5. Go ahead, Kava.
Thank you.
Sitting up against the rock wall and spurting blood onto my yellow shirt. A very guttural, not great song comes out. It hurts and it sounds like I'm out of breath. But I sing a healing song. It ain't great, but it does the job. So all y'all get 1d4, and it says it's an area heal, so I assume I just do the 1d4, whatever it rolls. That's what everybody gets.
Well, first of all, it's a manifestation, so you do have to try to manifest it.
Oh, chicken freaking nuggets! Okay,
But you can use 2 dice, yeah.
all right, come on. We really freaking need this. Come on. A 3 and a 4.
Okay. If you want to spend a primacy to change that 3 to a 4, you can also remove the afflicted from Zorik.
Oh, and how much? Just 1 primacy?
1 primacy. Yep.
I'm done. Do it.
Okay.
Say less.
And then roll a d4 for the healing for everyone.
Perfect.
Zorik, while this is happening, Zorik just looks up at Fellavaai. It sounds like Kava is dying. Are they okay?
Likely not. No. I will also try to void heal Kava.
Okay.
3 points, did you say, Kayla?
Yeah.
Yep. So now I'm
Oh,
up to, I
yeah.
think I'm up to 10 now, which is great, out of 13 above table.
1 and a 4 to manifest void healing on Kava, and you heal 3. Unless I can take away afflictions with void heal, right?
Yes, you can. On a single, any healing, you can do that instead of healing the injuries.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Yay.
Good call.
Do we know what
would
happened?
watch for. Yeah, the mountain fell on us.
Help me to my feet, please, Fellavaai.
Yes, of
I'm gonna look
course.
up. Is there anyone up there? Was this doesn't feel like an accident.
No, as you're looking up the face of that stone, you see where it just sheared away and fell. However, you do recall that there was a tremor, a quake just before you went out.
Did you feel that tremor? Did everyone feel that?
Yes.
Yeah.
What was it?
Perhaps we stay under Lutu?
Lutu lets out a long, heavy sigh. It is as Lutu said. A dangerous path lies ahead. Lutu does not wish to put Lutu's allies in such danger.
I think we're all aware of the dangers from above now. Perhaps we keep an eye on the canyon walls a little bit more closely.
Lutu will try to catch them if they fall. Again.
Thank you.
Does anyone who has not tried or who has extra resources wish to do any more healing?
Anybody else need any more? Because I still have a healing tincture.
I'm good.
I do have a
I am
question. I
good.
don't want to use it, but because we have 2 different disciplines, both of the disciplines that I'm in, I think, have some sort of way to heal.
Mhm.
But if I've chosen to attempt to heal someone with one, I can't attempt to heal the same person with a different discipline, can I?
It's a different manifestation.
Okay, neat.
For example, Kava and Sif have body, and body has self-heal.
Mm-hmm.
If they wish
Silence
to use it.
has restorative rest as well, which Sif would also have access to.
There's some. Did you look that one up? There's something specific with that.
Yeah.
I did not.
I was looking at
just
it.
looking at the common manifestations list.
Yeah. Oh, you don't have. Yeah. So let me read. So restorative rest, which is song.
It should be silence.
Or no, it's silence. If I could read alphabetically, that would be cool.
So it's a removes, restores or removes. Yeah.
It's standard healing, but discipline, silence, quietude, a brief respite to ease mind. It's self only.
Yes, it's self only. Yeah.
Good to know.
That-
All right, thank you.
That was
In the rules, there are
Weird.
3 categories of manifestation. Some are self, some are targeted, and some are area, and some of them overlap.
Mhm.
Restorative rest, however, is specific to the individual, as is self-heal, obviously, by the name. So do you wish to move on?
Yes, I think we are. I think we're recovered enough.
All right. Pressing on, you move through and eventually pass out of the canyon. A steep, sandy plain ascends toward a ridge. The red, orange, and golden terrain becomes green-tinged sand. The trek is arduous and slow going. Even Lutu takes labored steps, leaving high ridged imprints in the ground. At last you reach the top, and looking down on the far side, your gaze falls upon a new sight. The sandy slope descends to a cracked and dry lake bed. It is as flat and open as your eyes can see. The southern reach shimmers with an uncanny light that spans the entirety of the visible horizon. At the base of the slope, you also see a pair of familiar figures, Isha and Ophir. The Ikshi sits in a pose of meditation while the Mim's guard stands over them, watchful. Upon your arrival at the top of the ridge, Ophir nudges Isha. Though the mystic does not immediately stir, they eventually and casually stand, their hands clasped with fingers interlaced before their hips. And you're about a quarter mile distance, so
Be wary of these. Be very wary.
This is too much.
How did they find this place?
How did they go the opposite direction and get in front of us?
So you know these people?
Yeah.
Met them right before we met you. Same day.
And mems are not to be trusted.
They have raided our peoples and our villages, stealing our sustenance.
What?
Mims have attacked my villages and my people.
They take what they want.
Be wary.
I was not aware. I'm very sorry.
It's not your fault. You know the one like you, but they're no good.
Not to be trusted. Let us approach.
Caution.
you move down the slope onto the flat plain and approach. And as you get within speaking distance, Isha says, "Undoubtedly you are surprised to find me here. For a moment I was unsure it was you, as I do not see Dixie among your group. It is all for the best, however. You possess an item of power which I must request you deliver to me. There's no need for violence. In exchange, I have been authorized to offer you the aid and alliance of the poisoned Sweehens out of Plak, for that is my employer, and the powers that demand your compliance with my request."
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Is it just the two of them, Ty? There's one Mims?
Yes.
I'm going to respond and just say, there are 4 of us and 2 of you. I think that we have you outnumbered. And while I'm saying this, I'm also manifesting a mind read to try to see if that gets them to sort of reveal if there are others lying in wait, which I assume there probably are, but maybe where they are.
Okay. Yes, please, man of call roll mind.
Okay. Come on.
To get a challenge.
That is a 3 and a 1. I'm gonna. Can I bump that to a 4-1 and have success?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
As you begin to reach into, this is on Isha? Or on?
Yes. Yeah, on Isha.
Okay. As you begin to reach into Isha's mind, Isha looks, turns toward you, and they've got that cloth over their eyes like Fellavaai does. But Isha just subtly turns their attention in your direction, and you feel them rebuff you.
Okay.
That's okay. Sif isn't trying to read her mind. He's just looking around. He's like,
it's wide open. There
yeah.
are a few stones here and there. If you want to make a cold roll body to assure yourself, you may do that.
Yeah, sure. 4 and a 3.
Okay, yeah. Looking around, there doesn't look like there's a whole lot of place for anyone to hide. So unless they're buried under the
Don't put it past the
ground,
ground. So
yeah, it's possible.
eh.
For clarity for the viewers, in addition to the players on this new system, so Zorik attempted a manifestation to read thoughts, rolled a 1-3, used primacy to bump it to a 4. I made a challenge roll, which I rolled a 3. I needed a 4, but Isha has the mind discipline as well and is able to bump it to a 4 and succeed on the challenge. So that's how that worked mechanically. Back to the moment. Fellavaai.
In Ikshi, we deal in information. I will tell you something of why we need this. There will be no Nuovarden if we do not keep this item. If we are to give this to you, there will be no poison Sweehen for you to go back to. There will be no Nuovarden left. Everything will be different. Everything will change. We cannot give this to you.
Fellavaai, that's what you've been told. But Nuovarden is full of resources of its own. And you may not know the full power of that item that you carry.
If there were other options, I'm sure we would be using them. We have come this far.
You would have to know. Yes.
If you can tell us exactly what we could do, perhaps we can speak then, but we are running out of time.
According to, and Isha looks way up at Lutu. You are an impressive specimen. And Lutu says, the relic is with us. Consider it mine. It does not go to your poisonous swoons. It is Lutu's. Isha says, nah. It's Fellavaai. Do you not still carry the item?
Sif steps in front of Fellavaai, looks into the blindfold and goes, "Get out of our way."
See, told you, hero.
So you're essentially trying to intimidate.
No, yeah. I mean, intimidate. Just simply saying, "Get out of our way."
Isha says, give us the relic, and we will let you pass.
Not gonna happen. I'm gonna look at the memes. You can leave, and keep leaving.
What do you even need the relic for? If you say it is...
Don't engage. They're liars.
That is an uncalled for aspersion, Kaku.
Prove me wrong.
I'm telling the truth. I wish to obtain the relic. I can deliver it to the Sweehens. You can have our aid. We will ally and face off whatever this threat is.
Who do the Sweehens work for?
But you don't even know exactly what we're fighting against, do you?
Oh, that.
Yeah, question in the back. If you need it so bad and you're willing to aid us, then why don't you just come with us? And if we still have it after the fact, we can just give it to you since you're gonna help us anyways.
I'm following my instructions.
Well, you should get back to your employers that those instructions should change a little. Otherwise, we're gonna have a problem.
You don't seem to understand the vastness of the network.
And I don't think you
got your-
understand what I'm saying. Ava steps forward through the three of them, like towering over the other three. I don't know you. I don't wish to know you. And for that, I would like us to end on good terms. If you would not like that to be so, then, Ikshi, I will take you and this Mims and your entire bloodlines with us, the end of Nuovarden.
Give us the relic, and we will part.
He's not listening. Pulling out the sword.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go ahead and get into this. Let's.
Yeah.
Zork, did you wanna-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fellavaai, he's like, well, wait a minute. Wait, what's going on?
No.
Wait.
No, this ends in violence. They were wrong from the beginning.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
give me your combat order. No.
I mean, Sif wants to go first so bad.
Can I go
Paul also
first?
drew
Can
a
I go
sword.
first?
Oh,
Uh,
what do you want to shoot past me on the...
You know what? Zorik can react before Sif. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
Zork is first. Sif is
Yeah.
second. Then. Does that mean Kava's third and Fellavaai is fourth?
Yeah, because they're gonna suddenly jump out from behind me. I was like,
Yeah.
where'd y'all come from?
Yeah. Because
They
Zorik
saw
was like
him.
was waiting for them just to see this go down, and
Yeah.
yeah. I've got.
All
yeah.
right,
Mhm, mhm.
Hey, so-
Zorik, you may go first.
Okay, so I'm going to use my psychokinesis to essentially take a nearby rock, and it is as big as I can. So it's a size factor equal to or less than my current injury scale. So currently my injury scale is at 9, so a big rock.
Yeah.
And I'm going to, it's a big rock. And I'm just going to like force hurl this thing right at one of the Mims.
There's only one Mims, and then it's
All
the
right, well,
one
then
with
at the Mim.
that
Yeah.
funky armor. Yeah.
Yep, I'm gonna smack down. Time.
All right.
Smack down.
All right. So it's turn order. You've got 3 dice in your dice cache.
Yep.
You may use 2 or 1 for this action. You have a maximum of 2 actions, including spend.
Mhm.
And so, how many dice do you want to use?
Well, let's see. I'm gonna use 2 dice for the hurl.
Okay.
Let me just double check something here. This all happened so quickly.
Yeah. Psychokinesis.
All right, so here's what I'm
is-
going to do, Ty. I'm going to use 1 die first to do a stun, to try to stun the Mims, so that then if that's successful, they would have the debilitated status effect.
So you would determine that. So first of all, so the rule says the manifestor may move a target of the size factor up to 16 feet. The manifestor may make an attack for standard damage as a separate action.
Oh, okay, so I have to manifest okay, got it. So the psychokinesis is not an attack.
Right.
It's
That's
part
lifting
of
it
the
up.
attack. Yeah, it's
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I will go ahead and I'm going to do the psychokinesis with 1 die so that I can
All right.
use 2, because the attack's going to be a body roll, isn't it?
Let's see. Yes, because technically it's because you're hurtling the object. So
But it's not like my physical strength that's hurling it. So maybe you could make an argument that it's my mind that's still
it's
hurling it.
your mind certainly works for that.
Yep,
Actually,
okay.
it's part of the psychokinesis, so it would be a mind attack.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and we'll roll 1 die to pick the thing up, and then we'll roll 2
Okay.
to actually hit.
All right.
Come on now. That's a 3, but I'm going to bump it to a 4.
All right. You
So I've
lift
got
this stone up off the ground.
Yep, this massive freaking stone. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and make the attack with 2 dice.
All right.
That is a 3 and a 1. I'm going to bump that to a 4 and a 1.
Okay. All right. You slam the rock at Ophir.
Oh,
Check
for
the
real?
first stat block.
I think when this is heavy, he's just like, no more talk, and just hurls this thing across the field.
Very cool. All right. How much damage do you do?
Oh, is that a D4? I'm sorry.
Correct.
Okay.
Standard damage.
That's three damage.
3. All right. The rock hits that Mims, and they glance it with their shoulder, and it bounces off of that armor, and they grunt. 3. And you see that armor, the stitching has split, though it does seem to have taken some of that impact.
Okay.
All right. And is that it for Zorik? Are you going to move?
It is.
Oh, let me give you a
No.
map. Let me give you a map. That might help. All right. So after you do that, Zorik, Isha snarls and does a manifestation. That is a 3. I will bump it to a 4. And as that happens, Isha needs to bump it. There's a shimmering next to Isha, and a creature appears as if out of a portal.
No.
There it is. Upon that rock, a very pink creature that has insect wings and a long tail and a mouthful of razor sharp teeth appears and stands on that rock. Everybody just give me a call roll lore, so let's see if you know what this is.
4 and a 1.
4 and a 3.
101.
Okay, Sif and Zorik, you know that this is called a fate worm.
God.
Oh no, Ty.
And it is you've heard something about the coloration of them goes from pink to a blue so dark that it's almost black, and it's by age. This one is not huge by any means, and it's bright pink, so it is very young. However, it is there. And Isha is going to spend a die and mount it. And then fly on the mount. I don't know if there's a way to keep them joined. Is there a way to keep that? Let me try this. No.
What do you want to?
I want to try and move them as one image, one token.
Yeah, you can. So there's this underneath the hand tool. There's something called the select tool, and you can draw. You can draw like turn them into a group. Like just kind of draw a square around them.
There you
And
go.
then you can move them around as a group.
Cool. Okay. Oops. Oh, I see. See if that'll work. Aha. Okay. All right. So they fly into the air and go straight up higher than Lutu and begin circling around.
DM, what
Yes.
type of fate worm? Not that we're very familiar with them, but like above table, what type of fate worm?
So
Talking
as,
pre-adult, adult, like what are we looking at?
right. So as I was saying, the coloration is pink, and the size of the creature is not all that big. And so Sif and Zorik know that it's younger than it is older, because the older it is, the darker it gets.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So using the creature's movement, at the end of Isha's turn, Isha flies up into the air, and it is. Let me look at. Yep, that and that. It is Sif's turn.
Well, I wasn't gonna go for Aisha anyway. I run and fly at the Mims.
All right. So you fly up, and I will make a body. Because you're obscured, that's at an increased difficulty, which means that even if I bump my 3 to a 4, he loses track of you.
Yep. So I am going to double die attack and keep 1 die in reserve. And I'm going to roll a 4 and a 1.
All right, so you hit.
And I do 6.
Jeez, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm also going to... whoa, that wasn't what I wanted to do. I don't know what I did. I just spinning him around. I'm going to buzz by him and then stop behind him.
All right. By buzz by, how far past him are you moving?
I'm right behind him.
Okay. All right. There you go. Cool. All righty. That takes us then to Kava.
Alrighty, folks. Well, I asked the DM, or sorry, Seer, the other day if I could change into one of these super pretty things, and he said no, because I've never seen one before. But now I have. So, because I'm feeling really spicy right now, I really would like to try to change in to the same fate worms that's standing in front of me right now.
All
I
right.
really want to try this. So come on.
Go for it.
Please, please, please. No.
And let me ask you. Okay.
Oh, that is a 4 and a 3, and I'm going to spend a primacy to make that a double freaking 4. Let's go.
Okay. So how does that look for Kava? And don't forget, you've got a third die for a second action or a hold. So
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
unfold into this creature. Go ahead and describe that.
Okay, so as mentioned before, but if you weren't here the last time, then we're going to go ahead and describe her kind of like a molting scene, but more of her skin. It looks like it's beginning to dry and crack in various places, and then like dried clay falls to the ground as her body shifts and morphs into the same fate worm standing in front of them, letting out this like vicious roar, and you can see the wings like doing this quick shiver shake, like shaking it all off. Let's go.
Awesome. Okay, so you have a +8 to your IS for this form. If you look at the way that the manifestation works, you have a 2 standard armor factor in addition to your persistent armor as part of this form. You have a +1 damage factor from this form, and you have an air movement of 64 feet.
Ooh.
Everything else is your standard Kappa resources.
+1 to
Damage factor.
damage. Thank you. Damage factor. Cool.
Yeah, so your +8 on your IS is as long as you're in that form.
Okay.
If it diminishes past the 8 in damage, then it eats into your regular IS. But right now it's like temporary IS while in the form.
Cool.
If you take 2 points of physical damage from the natural armor factor, then it is spent and it's not persistent. But your +1 persistent is part of your body right now, and it does hold. So you have a 3 armor factor right now.
Okay, 3 armor factor, which means it's this one. Okay. Roger. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whelp.
Where are the... There it is. That's what we're looking for. You said I had 1 dice to spend for an attack.
You have your third die, yes. So you may use your second action or you may hold it.
Is attack meaning special ability, or does that mean like physical attack?
You don't have the special abilities of the form. You only have your own abilities. So this is just your
nuggets.
this is just your third die and your second action as Kava.
Roger. Okay. So 1d4 plus the DF standard damage. Okay. Oh no, I don't think I'm looking at that right.
So
Just
don't
one
look at the
melee
monster
hit.
stat block for that. It's
Don't look at
all you
that.
have is a +1 on your damage factor from the monster form.
Roger. So I'm so sorry because I always mix this up with D&D. Am I rolling to hit or just doing to do damage?
You're rolling to hit. But
Okay.
who are you hitting? Like you're
Oh,
so you're
thank
on
you.
the ground
That's
right now. There's one of those forms way up in the air that's already moved ahead of
5
you.
feet flying. You know what? Is she on the worm in the air right now?
Yeah, but she's already
I'm gonna
moved
fly
way
in
up.
the air. Because it's 65
Yeah,
feet
okay.
flying movement, right?
64. But and they
64.
can't move any farther than you can. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you fly up, and you're attacking the worm, or are you attacking the rider?
The first time in forever, I actually think I'm gonna go rider first. I don't normally make this decision, but I feel like I need to take care of Isha like now.
All right.
So
Yep. So
or
you may.
let's go.
That's a hit. So roll your damage.
Plus
2, is it?
1.
+1, so 3. As you chomp into her, you bite or into them. You bite into. So they've got this boiled leather armor with these brass rivulets that are in it, and you chomp into it, and you can feel the quality of the armor as it rebuffs some of that damage. But you do also get through, and they cry out from the injury. So 3, you said? Got it. All right, that's your movement and both your actions. So it is Ophir's turn. Ophir has a javelin in their hand. They are going to throw it at Fellavaai.
Oh.
That is a 2. Fellavaai, the javelin goes flying overhead. Ophir draws the sword they have on their hip. And so they knew, Sif, where you were at by the time you got done attacking them. So they spin around and slash at you. That is a 1. I am going to spend the primacy to bump that to a 2 so that it's not a high failure, but that is an utter miss. And it is Fellavaai's turn.
And just so you know, the Mim's back is to you. Just saying.
Under this
That
odd
doesn't matter.
No, but it's fun.
sun,
What's that, Fellavaai?
under this odd sun, the shadows that stretch under Zorek and Sif, under the scales of Kava's form as the fate worm, the shadow that is cast as Isha rides on the back of her fate worm. Like it's coming from everywhere all at once, Fellavaai just yells, "Wait!" And the small voices echo as her own shadow calls out to wait as well. You would die for this? Why? Is your purpose that important? Do you believe in that so wholeheartedly that you would die for this? That you would kill your own kind? That you would potentially have Nuovarden, a place that you said that you adore, you love. You don't understand the void, you understand Nuovarden. You would have that die along with us? Along with you? Why?
Meanwhile, Isha's up there battling it out with two fate worms colliding in the sky and whirling around each other. There's no immediate response.
There was an ability, I don't know if it's of the status effects that I can do of impediments, but whenever I used the Mind of Eos, I could bring flying things to the ground. Having seen that happen, is that something that I can use the Void to do?
Yes. So if you look, potentially, if you look at your list of impediments,
Would it
there
be
is
immobilized?
immobilized. Yeah.
So I think after not getting a response, the long shadow that's cast from the fate worm that she's riding upon, claws just like the fate worm's own start to reach up from that shadow towards the sky, stretching and trying to grab at it and yank it down.
Okay. Are you going to use 1 or 2 dice to manifest?
I'm going to use 2. Oh, and thank God. 2 and a 3. I'll bump the 3 to a 4.
All right. So as you attempt to immobilize, I will get a challenge roll on that. As a challenge roll body, because it is a physical resist effort.
And
that is a 3 on the die. And as the shadows reach up and try to clutch at the fate worm, it does that thing, that back and forth shake, and the shadows bust off.
Is there any way I can use a key point on top of the primacy that I used?
No, you can only change a roll once.
Dang it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, if I got a 4 on that. Fellavaai is very clearly distressed, and is just gonna stay standing where she is, trying to call out and trying to find some sort of connection with Isha. And I'll hold on to my last dice.
Okay, you can hold your die. Got it. All right, takes us back to the top of the order, Zork.
Okay. Zork, I'm going to use my psychokinesis again to rip the sword out of the Mim's hand.
Ooh.
And bring it to myself.
Okay, we're going to call that a forced movement attack on the item.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll your manifestation, and Ofer will get a challenge body to try and hold on to it.
All right. I'm going to use 2 dice.
Okay.
3 and a 1, I will bump it to a 4. Hopefully that works.
You begin to tug at it. Ofer got a 2, and the sword flies out of their hand and over to you.
And now I have it in my hand. And I'll just, if he kind of like turns over his shoulder, I'll just be like, looking for something. And then I'm just going to start walking slowly towards him. I'm not going to go all the way there, but I'm going to walk slowly towards him.
Okay. Nice.
And then I'm going to hold my other die.
Awesome. Okay, that takes us to Isha. Isha is going, Kava, to rake at your eyes with a void attack.
Okay.
Not to blind you, but to injure you and smack you in the face. So I'm going to use 2 of Isha's dice on that. Ouch! That's a 2-1. Isha, you loser. I'm going to use primacy to bump that and not take the high failure. And then Isha will use their... No, Isha's going to hold their 3rd die and let the fate worm attack you. Nope, they're going to use that die to have the fate worm attack you. That's what they have to do to control it. The fate worm butts at you. That is a 4-3. I'm going to use a fate worm primacy to bump that to a 4-4. You take 6 injuries and are slowed.
Oh shoot. And so it's 6 injuries, but if I have the armor factor 2 and the armor persistence 1, that's down 3, so I actually take 3.
Correct. And then your armor
Roger.
factor 2 is now gone. But your persistent 1
2,
stays.
3, take out the armor factor. Got it.
Okay. We probably need to move you over by them too.
And you said I'm slowed too, right?
You are slowed. So now your airspeed is 32 feet
Roger.
until the end of the next turn. Unless you use an action to try to mobilize yourself, etc. All right. Yeah, so that happened. And then Isha circles away from you. Whoop. Darn it. Didn't get both of them. And flies kind of in this arc. Darn it. Albert challenges me. Full distance.
You want me to attach them to each other? Ty?
That would be great. Yeah, could you? I'm just
Okay.
going to move it over here and then
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
let
take
you
care
do
of
that
it.
for me. Thank
Yeah.
you. Perfect.
There you go.
Thank
You
you
should be
very
able
much.
to just grab the dragon now.
Okay, perfect.
If you grab Isha, Isha will move without the dragon, but if you grab the dragon, they'll both move together.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's see. Offers down that. Isha. Okay. It is Sif's turn.
So how is it still high up?
Yes. Yep. At maximum 64.
All right. Cool. Right. So we're gonna try a body effect. I am going to attempt to wrestle the Mims.
Okay. All right. So you grab onto him. How many dice do you use?
I'm gonna use 2.
Okay. Ofer does get a challenge.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about Lou too.
So I got a 3 and a 2. I need to bump it to a 4.
All right. I got a 2. All right. So you grab onto Ofer.
Right.
Ofer is immobilized.
And then force movement is half, right?
Yeah, with on one die, it would be 16 feet.
Right. That's what I thought. Okay. So Sif is going to wrestle him and then drag him over to Zorik.
Okay.
Special delivery.
And like holding on to him as you're holding the sword, and there's just this look in Sif's eye like there's something dark is there.
Tim, are you familiar with the bird, a shrike? Do you know what a shrike is?
Shrike?
They like to impale their prey on sharp objects. And right now, Zorik has the sword just held out firmly towards this situation.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
I Google imaged it. Oh geez. I mean, I don't think
You'd have to have that action.
I do have an action left. And I do have 1 die left. Can I push
I have
him
one.
onto the sword?
I have a
If
die
you want to
left
consider that
too.
your attack, yeah.
Can I aid with my die somehow?
Yes, you can actually. If you
Okay.
so here's how that works. Sif would make the attack roll. If it doesn't succeed, you can assist.
Okay. I like it.
That did not exceed it to 2, and even with primacy, it's not going to be a success.
So I can roll this and hopefully get a 4.
Yeah.
That's a 3.
Okay.
I try to get him there, but
Yep.
it just doesn't quite work.
Almost.
Does
But
Zork
we
still have a
have-
key point?
Oh,
I don't think so.
Yeah, should be, technically be recorded on your character
Yeah.
sheet.
I
but
do, but it still wouldn't.
It has to be Zork's because it's Zork's assist.
I
Yeah.
do not have a key point.
Okay. All right. So Sif, you move him. Zork, you are holding the sword. Sif, impale him, and they get within range, but Ophir wriggles a little bit and avoids being impaled.
Gosh, they do it on barbed wire too. Jeez.
You're looking
Uh,
them up right now.
I looked them up. They're frightening, man.
Yeah, they're
Those
awesome
are
birds.
Frightening little birds.
Since I brought about Lutu, he's just been quietly patient over there. He is going to hurl stones at Isha. That's a hit.
Yeah, Lutu.
Wow. Okay, Lutu. Yeah, these stones fly through, similar to what Zorik just did, but it's a hail of them, and it does some pretty good damage. I'm going to divide it between the two targets. All right. Yep. Okay, and then after this, and the stones as they fly through the air and they disappear into the distance, then Lutu throws their arm up, and materializing in the air, a fist of stone, an earth materializes, and that is a miss as it rockets up and then fades into the sky. And that was Sif's turn, so it is now Kava's turn.
Oh, she flew away from me. Now, question, because this is the first time I measured. Is the measurement true to?
No.
Okay, that's what I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah.
Do I double it then on the measurement, or doesn't? Are we not even using measurement?
Yeah. All right. Let me do it this way.
He's full 60 something feet. So if I'm slowed right now,
You're 32 feet. Yeah.
yeah. So I'll only be able to make it halfway.
Yeah. She's out there making an arc. The reason that Lutu is able to attack is because manifestations have a reach of 128 feet, and then they impact the affected area.
Okay. So then, with that being said, I also have a secondary question. So because I have now body and mind, and I'm currently
Mhm.
morphed, am I allowed to use an ability from my song still?
Yes.
Fuck
Yep.
yes. I love the system so much. Okay. So here's the plan. See, this is what we're going to do. We're going to fly 32 feet. I'm going to get myself in front of Zorik and Sif. I am kind of turning my back to the mims that they're handling, but I'm putting myself facing away from them. Because I'm going to, you'll watch as the four claws dig into the ground and the mouth opens on this fate worm sonic attack. And I just want to try and freaking hit with this wave of sound. And honestly, it's just me going like really, really loud. Like,
So let me ask you a question. You were 64 feet up in the air. So you would technically still be in the air even if you went down 32 feet?
okay, then that's fine. You're right. You're right. So then as long as it's safe, I just don't want them to get hit. That's the only thing.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're up above them in the air. So we can move you 32 feet toward them if you want.
Sweet, sweet.
Somewhere in there. Yeah, so you're something like over there. And then, yeah, you may make that attack. Go ahead.
All right. Go. This is basic attack. I'd hold one. I'm gonna go for it.
You have 3
Two
dice,
dice.
so okay.
Yeah. That is that one's cocked. Oh, I wish I would not have redone that. Oh gods. That actually is double ones. That's so bad.
It's not terrible because doubles have the benefit of at least not impacting you negatively other than a miss.
Oh, even though I got 2 ones? Oh,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yep. Doubles are always positive in some regard. I don't know if anybody has a held die that they want to help.
I do.
Okay. So as this voice rolls out of Kava, there's like, you're not used to the form that you're in. So it's like a warbling screech, and it doesn't come out right. But Fellavaai, did you want to assist, or are you gonna?
Yeah, I was thinking about this earlier, that silence occurs best when there's like no air, because then there's no waves for sound to travel through. And so I think Fellavaai, seeing that, is attempting to kind of draw the air, like tunnel it with her extra die so that it goes in the right direction and actually reaches them by like getting rid of the air around
Okay.
the direction that she's sending it, if that makes sense.
Sure. Yeah.
So
Go
am
ahead
I
and-
rolling that?
It's an assist, so it's just a straight D4.
Please. 4.
Oh, wow. Nice. Okay. All right, Kava, your voice catches the right note and you materialize this sound a great distance over to your enemy. What does that look like? And roll your
Like
damage.
a wind tunnel. Like you just see as she's warping the air around the mouth, shooting it almost like this cyclone. And you just hear this. So because above table, I think I'm an adolescent. So it's like, I'm still kind of a youngin'. I haven't fully matured. So my voice is going, like all over the place. But then she does that, right? And then you just hear like a piercing, like shot right at her. Like, let's go, Fellavaai. Oh my
Nice.
God.
Are you targeting Isha or the worm?
Yeah, we're just going after Isha. I can't kill my fellow brethren. Sorry. We're
Okay.
more
All right.
buddies right now.
Go ahead and roll your damage,
But
please.
Isha-
Standard damage.
And damage is 1. Come on, buddy. 4.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, wow. Holy cow. Nice. Okay.
Oh, and +1, my apologies, because of damage factor.
That +1 is physical attacks
Oh, touche.
because it's
I
the
will write
form
in
that you're in.
parentheses.
Yep. It's the form of the creature, and it's the physical attack. However, as the voice tears across Isha's form, they cry out. And Fellavaai, it's probably a little bit upsetting for you to hear that because you want it to be different, but Kava, you are effective, and Fellavaai, you helped trying to bring this enemy to bear. And it is, let's see, that was Kava's turn. It is Ophir's turn. Ophir is going to bite Sif.
Oh.
That's double 2s. So Ophir is going to heal 1 injury. Ophir. And then try to bite you again. No, they're going to try and wiggle out of your grasp.
Oh, is this a called roll then?
It's a challenge for them. That's a 3, bump it to a 4. So essentially they are mobilizing themselves.
Do I challenge that?
No, they have to challenge because you've already got them held.
Okay.
And they slip out of your grasp.
All right.
However, they're standing between the two of you. And just taking a defensive posture of no particular effect. And it is Fellavaai's turn.
Fellavaai is going to, moving for the first time during any of this, rush forward 32 feet that they can. And is going to try and bring them down again.
Okay.
Please. Double twos.
Okay. You may recover. I don't think anybody has an assist, so that is what you're. That, or you can spend the primacy to re-roll one of your dice, or both your dice if you want to spend that much.
I will spend. It's two.
You re-roll one die,
Reroll one.
and that would be your. That would be the only spend you could do. So you'd have to take the die roll straight.
Okay.
Is that what you want to do, or do you want the recovery?
I will roll it.
You'll spend the primacy.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's a 1.
Oh. That is reprisal.
Yes.
The reprisal roll is a 2-2. You are not affected. However, you do not succeed.
Yeah. And then Hail Marying using my last dice. I'm going to try it again.
Oh, a single die? Okay.
Single
Wait.
die.
I think I have a held die. 'Cause I only used 2 that last time, and I think I have 1 left.
But did you use 2 actions?
No, just my movement and the sonic attack. That's it.
Okay. And actually, an assist doesn't have to be an action. Assist is just freebie. So if you want to assist, Fellavaai on that 1, go ahead.
I'd freaking love to. The least I can do since the homie's been helping me out so much. Oh my god. All right. Come on. Homie up. Help the homie up. All right. Let's
Oh my God. Great.
All right. I
Great.
get so the worm attempts a challenge. That's a 1. Okay. So the creature stops, is not able to fly, and instead it drops 64 feet.
Yeah,
That
the
is
shadows that reach up and claw, grab, and then wrap around and yank it down. How hurt
because-
does Isha look?
well. Let me figure out. So it is.
Oh, they take damage, do they, from falling?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
It's E4 per 12 feet beyond their beyond the first 8. So that's 56 feet. 12, 24, 36, 48. That's D4. 44.
Oh, no.
Dang. 7 and 12. I'm going to split this between them.
Oh, no.
Wow.
That was not my intention. Oh, that makes sense, though. This all checks out.
That is sick.
That's a chunk.
Yes. The fate worm busts on the ground open, just busts open with
Visions of tremor. Ugh.
with Isha on top of it, slumped over on its back, and blood starts coming out of their nose, underneath their eye wrap, out of their ears, but they're still moving. And that was Fellavaai's turn.
I have one more dice.
Okay.
And this is a strange request. I know that Zorik has used Lucid on us before to try and calm, to try and sharpen our senses to keep us more aware.
Mm-hmm.
Can I try to give Isha lucidity. Try and talk to her. Try and get her to see that this is not worth dying over, now that she is so injured.
So your outcome would be what exactly? Because it would be an action to be persuasive with her,
Yeah.
which would be more like a mind thing. Lucid itself would affect her in such a way that would potentially, theoretically benefit her.
Yeah.
So the definition of lucid is mental attacks against the lucid creature are made at increased difficulty. Alternatively, the lucid creature may clear an active afflicted impediment. So there would be some sort of effect that you would be looking to remove from Isha, whereas it sounds like you're trying to be more like you're trying to convince them.
I'm trying to convince them. Yeah.
So if you want to give them a speech and make a mind roll,
Yeah.
and then Isha would get a challenge on that. But based on your intention and their severe injuries, I would make their roll at their challenge at an increased difficulty. So
now that they're on the same plane and she can hopefully hear him clearly. I don't know what deal you have with these people, but I know you care for our world. I know you want to be in it. I don't want to send you to a void you don't understand. You know our culture. You know what happens when we die. Come to your senses. It's not worth it.
make that mind roll for me, please.
I don't have mind as a manifest.
Do you have a key point? Just as a,
I will use the key point, and I will turn it to a 5.
just to guarantee, no challenge? You can do
No
that.
challenge.
Well, that's not necessarily correct because. Oh, right. So yes. So Isha would have to roll a 4, get a 5 just for a standard success. If you bump it to a 5, they can't touch it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Okay. All right.
That's happening.
Yes.
Isha there's no saddle, but they're sitting on the back of this dead fate worm,
Wow.
and they just slump over and fall on the ground and lie there. Zorik, it's your turn.
I'm gonna look at this Mims and I'm just gonna say, I don't even know. I don't know if you can understand this, but I want you to know you did this to yourself. And I'm just holding the sword and I'm going to use psychokinesis to pull them onto it.
Okay. All right, so you're trying to force move them. So please make that manifestation roll, and I will get a challenge.
Okay, that is a 4 and a 3. I'm going to bump it to a double 4.
Awesome. Okay, so I got a 4. Do you want to bump your? Oh. So let me back you up.
Mm-hmm.
Because you didn't know the challenge result yet, bumping it first would prevent it from happening because Ophir would have succeeded. Do you want to instead change that 4 to a 5 now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
all right,
what I
you
meant.
pull them on. Yeah. Please roll your damage on that. Standard damage on that sword.
Yeah. That's a 4, baby.
Where you at, Ophir? Where you at? Bam. Describe how you kill Ophir. What does it look like when you
I'm just
hold him?
holding, and there's a little bit of a shake of the sword because he's never done this before, you know. But he's fierce with anger, and he just, the eyes of this creature go big as it just tries to resist as he force pulls it, and it just goes all the way down through, all the way to the hilt. So the thing is just completely impaled, and he just kind of looks at it. Shit. Then he pulls the sword out, and the Mims just falls to the ground in front of him.
Yeah.
And he's just kind of like
Zophar
shaking.
falls on the ground, looks up at you, and just says, "Your kind will always be less than mine."
And then I'm gonna
And
hold the sword out to
dies.
Sif and say, "Take this." And I'm gonna, yeah, take it. I'll just give it to you.
Okay.
I don't want it.
Do you take it?
If not, I just drop it on the ground. You can either grab it or not. It's up to you.
Yeah, Sif is just like, that's all you.
Yeah, I just drop it.
Isha, lying on the ground, disappears.
What?
Like the creatures did, or completely different?
No visual sign.
Oh, but just Batman's on us. Cool. Love that.
Let's see. So Isha was like here on the ground. Isha's now. And it is Sif's turn, I believe.
Sif sees Isha disappear.
Yes. I would assume so.
He looks at Zork and he's just like, nah, no, not this time. And he kneels down and just as quickly as he can strips the armor off the Mims.
Okay. Nice.
He's just like, oh hell no, no, you're not disappearing. And like,
All right.
just like disrobes him as quickly as possible.
Yeah, you got it. Very cool. That takes us then to Kava.
I think we could kind of do anything we could think of with our abilities. So just because I'm not aware of what's happening, they might have like, I don't know, Sif did this like illusion thingy earlier where they kind of disappeared. So I don't know, maybe they did something in the sort and they're still in the relative vicinity. I would love to try and use like a called roll song and do this like deep, low, like monk, like that causes vibrations across the ground. So you can see it's like a slight vibration to try and pick up like any like footprints or movement that isn't like my voice.
Like Predator.
I'm like sonar
Ripple.
style, you know?
Yeah.
Cool.
I like that. Go ahead and make a
That's so fucking cool.
manifestation roll with song. You get 2 dice or 1? It's an increased difficulty, by the way.
Okay, so it'll be a little bit harder. Okay. All right. You guys. Oh my gosh, that's a 4 and a 3. And if I use a primacy, well, no, it succeeded with the 4, so I don't really need to do that, right?
It's increased difficulty, so you would have to bump your 4
I
to a
should do
5.
that. Okay, then I will use a primacy in double 4s.
No, you. Oh well, I guess double 4s to do it too. Yeah, or 4 to a 5 is either way. High success on double 4s. I mean, increased standard success on double 4s when the difficulty is increased. Regardless, as your voice ripples over, you catch the outline momentarily of Isha still just lying there.
Sorry, didn't mean to break character, but Ava will walk over to where they are and
You're
just
flying,
kind of
right?
unceremoniously, with their sword, draw like a body outline around Isha, just and point.
Okay.
They're
I thought you
still
were about to say you're about to execute her.
No.
Take my sword.
So as a reminder, you were in Fate Worm form, but you didn't maintain it. So as you come down and land, you change back into Kava form and then go over and
Oh
do
yes,
that.
my apologies. I forgot to describe that. Yeah, as Kava touches down, you watch literally as the feet hit the ground, the earth begin to mold with her body, and she shrinks down into her normal size. This time, actually, like walking out of like this encasing, like the encasing opens up, and she just walks out of it, and then just draws line, and then we're good.
Got it. Awesome. Fellavaai, you want to take us through the end here?
Yeah, for sure. having Kava find already where she is, I was gonna, Fellavaai will walk over and kneel. From before they disappeared, they looked very injured.
They hit the ground hard, and they were just on top of that fate worm that died immediately.
I will reach for their hand. Hold it like they did when they first met. And then take his healing tincture and put it in the other hand. Thank you for not choosing here to die. I do wish to see you again.
You're looking at a blurred light effect in the shape of a body, and you're holding a blurred hand as this hum of song reverberates over the form. It's a new, unusual sight. So what do you do with the tincture?
I will, using her own hand, pour it into her mouth.
All right, roll the healing on that.
6 total.
Oh, you gave her 2 doses?
I gave her 2. I gave her the
Okay.
last 2. It's empty.
Oh, okay. Isha. Fellavaai, you are considerate. You are kind. But you are foolish. You will not survive out here giving me your resources. And I am but a burden at this moment. What will you do with me now?
I believe that is a question of what will you do? You say you are a burden. Will you keep fighting? Or will you rest and leave?
You have murdered my dear Ofer. You have slain this beast and nearly myself. There are too many of you now, if there weren't
Wish
before.
For you to die. I did
I
not
know.
wish for any of this to die.
I know. And Isha comes back to form. The blur fades. I did my best to do my job. You gave such an eloquent speech about being Ixia. But I long ago committed myself to a different cause. I won't be going back to that life ever. Don't misunderstand my intentions. I belong to a different organization, and that is my life. And I am not Ixia. I will never be Ixia again. I will be Isha, the Ixi, and a poison Sweehen, whether I die today or 10 seasons from now.
I'm not trying to convince you to go back. You made it very clear where you find your joy. That is not with the Void. That is with
Void.
Nuovarden. That is with your people. Whoever those people are, it does not have to be me. It does not have to be the Ixia. I have many questions myself. I don't know if I'll go back either. I just didn't want to I've seen too many of us die recently, and I don't want to add another name and face to the list.
If it makes you feel better, Fellavaai, I died a long time ago, as far as the Ixia go. But I know what you mean. Thank you. The pain is considerably subsided, if not the injuries entirely.
Will you be able to get back to safety?
I am sure. You will not force me to go with you?
She'll look to the others.
Can't trust them. Can't trust them to act in our interests.
I will not travel with this.
Sif. You see it here. You have your option.
I will leave you to it. Perhaps I will eat some of this beast and recover my strength and find my way.
I think Fellavaai will just unceremoniously pat the back of their hand, of which they are holding, and try and help them to their feet.
I think Kava unceremoniously will start ripping into the fate worm and scavenging some parts and pieces.
All right. Here's what we're going to do right now. Let's take our break. And then when we come back, we will do that and move on to the final
That was
leg.
crazy. You guys are so cool. I was so sick.
He almost
good
died.
Shrikes? A shrike? They impaled me?
Oh man.
Do it on barbed wire.
Terrifying.
I'm sorry. He mentioned I shouldn't have Google imaged it. Oh man.
Yeah,
Never
I am
gonna
not.
never
Good
gonna
stuff.
unsee that. Oh
Yeah.
man.
You're welcome.
I'm so glad Isha's alive. I know that they're not good, but I'm just glad.
We're going to have words about that later. All right, we'll be back in just a couple minutes, everybody. Hang tight.
Welcome back. Yes, you have just defeated Isha, Ophir, and a very young Fate Worm in a crazy battle that really used the battlefield to great effect. And as Sif has pulled the armor from Ophir's body and is donning it on his own, Kava, you said you wanted to do a little harvesting of Fate Worm parts. So please give me, this is a called roll lore.
4 and a 1.
Okay. Success. You may collect common to rare materials. So as you hack into this creature, in the stat block for each one of Nuovarden's creatures, we have a harvest table. And for the Fate Worm, most of its items are very rare, but they're rare because of the creature type. So you are able to get 2 antlers, the hide, do you want to roll for the claws and teeth, or do you want me to roll?
I'll go ahead if you wouldn't mind.
Sure.
Mr. Seer, sir.
So that's 5 Fate Worm claws and teeth. That's what you're able to pull off this creature, which means that you have 2 horns of 7 value each, a hide of 7 value, and a total of 25 value in claws and teeth.
Nice.
That's
now
awesome.
you can afford to eat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a lot of trade value.
Ty, can I attempt to harvest something off this Mims?
Yes. So you'll also give me a lore roll, please.
You know what? Actually, I said that because I wanted to get in on the fun, but I actually don't think Zorik.
Oh.
I don't think he would do that. I think he's just sort of like, after he dropped the sword, he just sort of walks away from the rest of the group and sits down cross-legged and just starts to kind of like hum a tune.
Sif will cut up the Mims.
All right. Please make a cold roll of lore.
And then he, that is a 2 and a 3.
All right. So you are able to get 1 usable fang of a value 1.
I got a fang.
Yep. And you got 4 claws of value 1 each.
All right. Mims. I got the fang that didn't break off when I ripped the armor off.
Yeah.
And right. So then Sif goes over to Zorik and just sort of gets in close and says that there's a saying in my people. The prey does not blame the snare, but the hunter who put it there. You were my snare.
I have never.
That is all. You were only the snare.
I have never taken the life of a creature with so much rage in my heart. It has always been with a reverence for the sacrifice being made to sustain my family, my village, myself. This was anger. This was not hunting. This was war.
Mm. What war? What war? What war? War? No, Zorik. No, war. What war? War is many against many. This was personal. That is why there was anger. You saw your family's threat, and you killed it. That is a hunt. Your anger comes from your fierce love. That is nothing to be afraid of.
It feels different.
And every hunt it feels different.
There is nothing I want with this carcass.
I know. There are times in where I am from, where the young are endangered by animals who have who have come too close and threatened the young. We do not hunt them for food. We hunt them to keep the young safe.
I know it had to be done. It was the only outcome possible in the moment. I just have never seen a side of myself that angry. I have much to think about, to ponder, but I thank you for your wisdom.
What do you do when you are sad?
I will shed tears. I will sing.
What do you do when you are happy?
I will laugh and I will sing.
What do you do when you are anxious?
I will ponder, and you guessed it, I will sing.
I think you're smart enough to know where I'm going.
I should sing.
If that is how you deal with emotion, then that is what you should do.
I'm gonna pull myself up to my feet and just give Sif a hug. Thank you.
We don't give hugs so much.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll let go.
You hollow bones. But
I'm gonna start singing a song at this point that's very sort of a somber, haunting melody that is sort of probably some sort of a mourning ritual, mourning ritual of the village that I came from, possibly after a great sacrifice has been made. And I'm not singing for the creature that I killed, but I'm singing for the innocence that I sacrificed to protect my friends and my family.
When you're ready to move on, Lutu says, Zorik, there is something in your song that makes me think it is appropriate for now and what we are doing and what we must do. What do you call it?
It is the Song of Rising.
Good name. It seems appropriate, even in its name. We must rise as allies and close the bridgeway Are you ready?
I am ready, Lutu.
Let us go on.
Is Isha staying here for now?
If you're asking Isha,
Just asking you, like, what?
no one wanted them to go on, and they have not left on their own. Isha did indicate that they might eat some of the fate worm, and perhaps warn Ophir in their way.
I think as they're leaving, Zorik might have a quick word with Isha. So I can wait until we're done with this scene, but I think he would have something to say.
Go ahead.
Do yourself a favor. Don't follow us. The next time we see you, there will be no mercy.
Isha does not respond. They sit there, almost frozen in place, rigid, perhaps contemplating, but do not respond.
I will reach into my pack as I'm walking away, and I will pull out one thick grass, and I will just drop it on the ground and say, be sure to eat your vegetables. And then walk away.
Beautiful. I want to give everyone a key point for all of that. Well done. So if you don't have 2 already, you may add 1, whether you have 1 or not.
And for a quick check-in, once we've started to kind of walk and drift away from Isha, is everyone okay?
I'm fine.
Kava?
Sorry, I feel like I kind of instigated all that. But yeah, I'm fine.
You didn't, Kava. That was
coming.
Okay, sorry. I'm not gonna lie. New to the group, felt a little awkward. Thought I overstepped some boundaries,
No.
and okay, glad we're
No.
on the same page.
Your instincts were very good. Thank you.
You must understand, Fellavaai is hesitant to hurt anyone like them. Just as I would not want to hunt a Keku. It is awkward to think one of my kind or any of us could be. And Sif looks at Zorik. Wrong.
Isha is of my culture, but Isha is not like me.
Wrong.
I admire the want to not take one's life. I truly do. But they overstepped many bounds. Would not go uncalled.
They will live with their grief. And I will live with my selfish desire to not want to see one of my kind die again.
Sad.
It's not so. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, sadly, I don't think that's the last we will see of them.
And Fellavaai, that's not selfish. That's innate. Honestly, I would be more scared of you if you didn't feel that way. But thank you.
Lutu says, Fellavaai. Isha is like Fellavaai, and not like the same as Lutu, and others from Umult are like Lutu, and not like Lutu the same.
Yes.
I think I'm actually understanding him. Is that weird?
I think at this point, all of the words that Fellavaai had been saying had been kind of also echoed through everyone's shadows. And I think at this point, it stopped. Like, since she started yelling to Isha, that had been echoed, and this just slowly dies out.
Mm.
No. I think that's good.
You press on with Lutu and soon approach a scintillating misty bank. Come on, help me out here. I have such a hard time with owlbear, Dave. I don't even know.
What are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to clear the fog.
Revealing the map.
There we go.
Ooh.
That's good enough.
Ooh.
That is a bridge.
That's a big bridge.
Where's my grabber? Lutu leads you to the edge. And now we cross the bridgeway. If you are ready, still to go with Lutu.
I am ready, Lutu.
You press into the mists and across the bridgeway. It hums with a foreign energy, and the surface seems less corporeal than actual ground, as though the entire bridge is made of the same energy. You walk for 2,000 breaths into a swirling wash of nothingness. The next thing you encounter is a booming voice ahead. I can tell by your gait that it is you, Lutu. Have you entered to ask mercy of the Overlord? Will not be granted. Another sound accompanies the monologue, a heavy snort as of some great beast snuffling the air. I see you have brought sacrifices. Lutu motions to you to pause. As you peer into the mist ahead, you catch a great orange light flickering vaguely in the haze. It should be no surprise that it is you, Fern. The Overlord must feel that Lutu is a great threat to send such as yourself. Lutu makes a sweeping motion, and the mist swirls away, exposing two figures. One, a glowing, fiery Colossus, and at its side, a quadrupedal beast of fiery, static energy. It would be much for me to assume you will let us pass, so let us not delay time with empty speeches. Choose your combat order.
Already? Oh my
God.
gosh.
Oh, this time.
Oh my
this
gosh.
time a fire Colossus. I'm so happy with my armor. Wow.
Oh, y'all, this is
Okay.
bad. This is a real bad.
Who's going first?
Sif will go first if no one else wants to.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay. Sif has
Who's second?
here too.
Seconds?
You
Kava, you
said
want to go
that
second?
the- Sorry.
Sure.
You said
Unless
that the
anybody else wants to.
beast-
I'm not picky. Sorry.
You're good. Sorry. You said that the beast is staticky, right? Does it?
Static energy, yeah.
Does it
Staticky and also fiery.
Okay, fiery, different,
Holy
fantastic.
shit.
It has an orange light to it, but it's still staticky like the other weird staticky creatures you've seen.
Does it look at all similar in shape and size to what Fellavaai and his journey faced?
Fellavaai, I'm sorry to tell you that this creature is bigger. And
Great, great,
who's third?
fantastic. I'll go third if that's okay, Dave.
Yeah, totally fine.
Okay. All right. As you all square off, Lutu charges up on Fjern, closing the distance. And as Lutu runs up, as you've seen before, sweeps in an upward motion, closing their fist, and an earthen column in the shape of a forearm and fist rises up to strike at Fjern, hitting Fjern.
Nice. Look too.
Okay, so
Do it,
I got
too.
tracking to do here. Fjern. Fjern, their head kicks back as you just see briefly in the moment, and before the fiery beast, staticky beast next to Fjern paws the ground, Lutu strikes again, this time bringing the fist back down out of the sky, missing as Fjern steps aside, and the earthen fist column smashes into the bridge and disintegrates. It is Sif's turn.
Right. So one of these times, Sif is gonna go running. Oh no! I just made Sif big again. Sif goes running up and is going to try to enhance body
Okay.
his wings to make him move faster as he flies. So he's trying to go to 32 feet fly speed.
Okay. Yep. You can use 1 or 2 dice on that.
I'm just gonna use 1 on this one, and hopefully roll to 3. I'll pop it to a 4.
Right. You're probably pretty low on primacy at this point.
I'm low.
Because you had 5.
I'm at 3 now.
Okay, so you zip up and you zip your wings. What do? They elongate? They grow larger?
They grow bigger on my back and like grab more of the air and pull me up into the air 35 or 32 feet. And I am attempting to hit the Colossus.
Okay.
So hopefully he fails. And I'm scared.
Let's see.
I'm diving at something the size of Lutu.
That's a 4 on the die.
All right.
As you fly in, you see that Fjern is tracking you with their eyes,
Yeah.
but you may still attack.
Here's 2 dice to attack. Okay, that's a 4 and a 3. Can I? Well, that would just break even. Oh, can I inflict a With a double 4, can I inflict a
Yeah, you
Thing.
status effect does. Typically, you can choose slow or hobbled.
I think I'm gonna hobble him
Okay.
and use another primacy. I'm getting low. Getting low, and for damage it's just 1d4
+2.
plus 2 for 4 total damage.
Okay.
And
Sure.
that is it.
All right. Very well. It is Fjern's turn. As you strike at Fjern, it seems to daze him, as large as he is. You strike him by the eye. However, they backhand at you with a mighty arm. Let's see here. What you got? What you got, Fjern? Got too many windows open. Yeah. With a 1 die attack. That is a 4 on the die. Fjern will bump it to a 5 to make it succeed because it's at increased difficulty for the hobble. However, it does hit you, Sif.
Yeah.
11 points minus your armor. As you are backhanded out of the sky.
Is it element?
Yes, it is. So that's an additional 2.
Yes. Okay.
Reduced. So, yeah, so 9 points. Well, so 8 points minus your armor factor. So from the 11, right? Because your armor factor, I'm sorry, it's armor factor 2.
Right.
I did 11, so it's 9.
So it's 9. Yeah.
Not enough to knock you out of the sky, but to knock you flying through the air.
I mean, it's darn near close to knocking me out of the sky. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he's going to do another 1 die attack to encase you in a sphere of flame. However, as it starts to form, it flares out and it does not succeed. And then Fjern makes a 2 die attack against Lutu. That is a hit.
That's a lot.
As a burst of torrential flame shoves into Lutu's chest for a hefty smash. And Lutu, for the first time, roars in pain like you've not heard before. Lutu staggers. It is Kava's turn.
Okay, so I've got a couple options here. Option number 1, am I able to try and morph back into the Fate Worm?
I mean, you can try.
I can try. Okay.
Once you know the creature, you can always try the same creature.
Freaking chicken nugget. Sif, are you down or are you just barely up right now?
I'm up by the beak. Yeah.
Like, okay. And just above table, is everybody else missing like a little bit of health points or anything like that at all? Like currently? Thoric, you're completely full. Okay.
Looking good.
Okay. All right. Freaking chicken nuggets. I feel like we need more damage, but also Sif. I don't want you to go down.
Do it.
All right, Kirk, I'm just gonna try and morph again so I can get those extra hit points because I feel like we're gonna need them.
Mm-hmm.
Moot. Come on. Oh, it's a 4 and a 1.
Okay, so you managed to take the form of a slightly smaller creature, the same creature, at a +4 on your IS. Everything else is the same. The damage factor is still 1. The armor factor is still 2.
And your fly speed is insane.
Is it still 64?
Yes.
Dang.
It's the same creature. So it's essentially the same stats, just slightly less hail.
Okay.
Slightly less robust.
And then I have 1 dice left. So I'm just gonna fly up and I'm gonna attack him like right in the face.
You're going for the Colossus?
Yes, for the Burning Man.
Yeah. Okay.
That was a 2.
Okay. You fly into this zone, and as you get up there, and it just gets larger and larger as you get closer, and you find it kind of unnerving as you swoop in and try to claw at it without fully engaging it so that you don't get knocked out of the sky as well, and miss.
We tried, and that's all my dice.
Make sure you move your avatar up by Fjern for me so we know where you're at. And very good. It is, let's see, that was Kava. So it is Fellavaai.
Oh no. Okay. So per dice cache, I can only heal one person once.
No, you're in turn order. So you can do your manifestations however you want to do them as long as you've got dice and actions for it.
I could try to heal Sif 3 times.
No, you only have 2 action options. Ever.
That's what it was. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. So I am gonna do that. I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to heal Sif.
Okay.
Using 2 dice to start.
All right.
That's a 4 and a 2.
All right. So there's a D4 of healing in there.
4.
Nice.
And I have 1 dice after that. And Fellavaai had kind of seen the interaction that Zorak and Sif had, how they ended in a hug. And while Fellavaai has felt that only a few times, they know that shadows can't, if they're like trying to help, they can't really squeeze, right? So the shadow of Sif, part of it kind of wraps around the blunt wounds that he has taken, the bruises, in like a light hug. And as it pulls away, the some of it is healed. And if I try to summon my friends by taking off the ties, I get 1 dice roll to manifest it.
Yes.
And if it goes,
Because you have 1 die left. Or they don't respond.
Got it. Okay. I think I'll try it. I think I'm gonna try it. See, that's a 3. And I have exactly 1 primacy left.
Are you going to use it?
That's where my 1 primacy is gonna go to get that
Okay.
4.
All right.
So that we have an additional body on the ground.
I have a token for that, even though it's not a shadowy token.
Or Fellavaai, you could use a key point and keep your primacy.
Or else you keep the key points.
I mean, it's the same thing, but yeah.
Right?
What's that?
The key point's better?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I
you can use
think-
it
save it.
for non
Yeah,
non-disciplined
'cause-
rolls.
Oh boy. Ooh,
All right. So here you go,
I
Fellavaai.
love it.
Now, keep in mind that their movement is 16 feet on the ground.
Right. Could I have moved up and then taken the ties off?
You can do that. All of you, just make sure that your avatars are where you want them as you do stuff, so it's easier to track the battlefield going
So
forward.
sorry.
That's great. I didn't really say much about it before, but this is the big one.
Is this the big boy? I don't even know if even there is close enough to get to anything.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they could run up and hit Fjern in the toe.
Oh, do I want that, or do I want a body between me and this really scary beast that looks similar to what killed all of my friends? Yeah, it's just gonna act as a body for now. And
Okay.
that's my turn.
Okay. All right. Then the beast moves. The strange, sparkly beast roars and charges forward. Let's see. What do I got here for distance? 15, 20, 40. I better look it up. I think I know what its movement is, but yep. All right. So it is going to charge your little friend here. As it does, it pulses, and you've seen that pulse before. But it doesn't. So sometimes you've seen it like dim, and sometimes you've seen it flare. And in this case, it just kind of gently pulses, neither to dim nor flare. And it attacks your shadow and hits it.
I need to remember how much IS my shadow has.
Your shadow, considered a corpse for this purpose, has 4 IS.
Oh, it's about to go down.
But it has 2 persistent armor factor because it's not essentially mortal.
Oh.
And the creature just hit it. I lost my die. Creature just hit it for 2. I'm sorry, it has a damage factor as well.
There it is. Yeah.
Plus 2. So your shadow just took 2 injuries.
Okay. Halfway, baby.
However, it has 1 more die, so it will try again. That is a 4. So
Ooh.
that is only a 1 on the damage. So that's 1 injury because the 2 that it would have done normally is blocked. So your shadow is hanging in there, and it is Zorik's turn.
All right. Zorik is going to race forward. I think he can get about there, roughly. And as he's running, he is pulling this hand drum, this large hand drum out, and this mallet that he hits it with. And as he races forward, he stops and he hits with one loud bang on the drum, and he cries out with this piercing shriek. And I am going to attempt to use my manifestation to deafen, to inflict the deafen status effect on what's his name?
Fjern?
Fjern. On Fjern. I would like to deafen. Actually, it's not the deafen status effect, it's a bereft status effect.
Right. You're going for hearing specifically?
Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what outcome would you be seeking with them not being able to hear?
Well, I mean, I want the bereft effect, so that is going to reduce their attacks against it, reduce difficulty. Yeah, so Maybe can I flavor it differently and maybe make it like a blinding effect?
Yeah.
Yeah, from the shriek, the piercing shriek maybe affects their sight somehow.
Okay. All right. With all that, see if it succeeds, and then if he fails his challenge.
Yeah. That is a 3 and a 4.
All right. Let me see if he succeeds before you decide what to do with your roll.
Okay.
On the challenge, he does not succeed his challenge.
Okay. So I will, yeah, inflict the bereft effect on him. And then I will hit the drum again and I will make a sonic attack.
Okay. Nice. At him?
Yep. Yeah, at him.
Okay.
Yep. So this will be at a decreased difficulty scale.
Right, which means a 3 will succeed on any die.
I got a 4.
Okay, is it a single die?
Yep, single die.
Perfect. All right, roll your standard damage, please.
3 points.
Okay. Fear. All right, you shriek at him, and sound waves ripple over and the flames of his body flicker, and the coal of his skin glows. And is that it for Zorik?
Yep.
Okay, that takes us back to the top of the order, and Lutu. And Lutu says, friends, allies, family, move away from Fjörn. The beast is as dangerous. Focus on that. I will take down this enemy. And Lutu rears back and throws a fist, and as they throw it, it forms in the air in this earthen stone punch. Requires primacy to impact. As Lutu spends the primacy and hits Fjörn for nice, a hefty load of damage. Total of
Hell yeah. Get him, Lutu. Get him.
And as Lutu's fist impacts, burning water like a gout shoots out of Fjörn's mouth and cascades onto the bridge and splatters like molten metal before sinking below the surface. And Lutu brings the fist back with like a come hither clutch as it comes back through the form of Fjörn. Lutu spends another primacy but hits. Lutu.
These attacks would be at decreased difficulty, right? Because of the status
true.
effect. Yeah.
That's correct. It just like rips a part of Fjörn out and throws it off the side of the bridge. And that is Lutu's turn. It is Sif's turn. You're muted, friend.
I double clicked it. I'm a little nervous. Right. Okay.
What you gonna do?
I know he's blinded, so does that not help my obscuring?
Well, he's already hobbled and blinded, so he's already operating at an increased difficulty.
Okay. I'm wondering whether or not I follow Lutu's command. I'm going to.
Okay.
I am dropping my movement speed now
Okay.
that I'm in range of both of them. I am going to try a 1 die manifestation of empowering my beak to do 1 extra damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll a 4.
Okay.
So my beak gets a little bit sharper. And I'm gonna die bomb the beast here, so he's gonna have to do the.
Go ahead and go ahead and see if you hit.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. It's an increased difficulty because you're obscured, so he doesn't seem to notice you. So you will actually get the decreased attack and the extra damage.
4 and a 3 to hit. So I. Yeah. I'm gonna spend a primacy point to bring me down to 1.
Okay.
And bump it to a double 4 in order to, and I don't know if I can do this or not, but since I've already increased the damage with the double 4, can I increase the damage another point?
No, with the double 4, it already would be +2, and then you can choose the slowed or hobbled.
Then I will hobble it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So damage wise,
That's great. I'll just put this thing on for now.
So it's how I'm adding +1 damage, right?
+1, +2 because you are a high success as well, so +3 total.
+3. So I did a total of 10 damage.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, Sim.
And this is me swooping down, beak open, like grabbing a chunk of it and ripping it out.
As you grab onto the hide and pull it, it's like pulling a slab of stone, of hot stone,
Yeah.
off of a pile of rock.
And I'll hit its shoulder, so that's why it's hobbled.
Okay. All right, and you still have another action, don't you?
No, I
Or
manifested
no, you did.
my
You manifested
beak,
your.
and then I attacked.
You manifested swole.
And I moved
Gotcha.
enough
Okay.
to. I'm actually gonna. I want to get out from. I want to get away from the Titan near the Colossus.
Right. So that is a natural reprisal, though.
No, I mean in my flight. My initial. Oh, against him? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Which is a 3-1, so you are safe.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't think of that until just now, and then it was scary.
You darn tootin'. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Very good. It is Kava's turn. Oh, sorry. Fjern goes first because NPC. Yeah. Fjern. So Kava, you are flying around Fjern. Fjern cannot see at the moment. I'm going to use 1 die to try and remove that bereft status, shake it out of his head. That is a 1. That doesn't work. Fjern swings wildly. Kava, that is a 3, which is even bumped to a 4. At increased difficulty is also a miss. And then does this infernal blast right in front of them in an area.
Uh-oh.
Terrible rolls. 2-1. I'm going to use a primacy. I'm not even going to use the primacy. I'm just going to take the reprisal. Kava, would you please roll 2d4? Let me know what you get on each die.
Hit it.
2d4. That is a 3 and a 2 3s.
Okay. So nothing happens as far as the reprisal goes. The the creature is okay, but they do not succeed at all given their circumstance. Let's see. So Zorik, with the bereft situation, that will last until the end of your turn. Unless you spend a die to keep it going, since Fjern wasn't able to remove it themselves. Keep that in mind. And now it is Kava's turn.
Thankfully, I didn't get smacked out of the sky, but I'm gonna fly myself out of the hit radius now.
Do you want to spend the die
And-
to prevent reprisal, or are you going to take your chances?
Oh, I'll roll for the reprisal.
Okay, I'll roll. I'll roll since you're the target. Nope, 2 1s. You're okay.
Okay, thank goodness. And then I'm gonna like, so like right after I missed, I'm gonna like veer around and like dive bomb towards the other creature,
Okay.
in hopes that I can hit it.
Okay. All right. So you swoop down here. Go ahead and roll.
Oh, that's a 4 and a 2.
That'll hit. Roll your
Yeah.
D4 damage.
4 damage. That is 1 damage. Oh no, that's a 2. Sorry, that's
2
a 2.
damage. All right. There it is. Okay.
Don't you
And
don't you have a damage increase?
Bonus?
Not. Oh, you do.
not
That's
in this
+1.
physical, right? Or do I in this one? Even though I'm
That
tiny?
creature has a natural +1 damage factor.
+1 damage. Yeah.
Oh,
Sweet.
snap.
And then that was my movement. That was 1 attack. So actually, I have a second attack.
You do. It's 1 die.
That is a 3. So questions here, because I know you can expend your IS, get primacy, right?
Yes.
How does that work when I'm shifted and I get that extra cushion?
So, it comes.
It's like, so for example, if I unshift, does that take it away from my main pool, or does that take it away straight from the worm's pool?
That is a good question. That you have those IS even in that form. So, because if those IS come down, you're still subjecting yourself to further damage against yourself if you get hit. So,
Shoot. Freaking chicken nuggets. Okay, then I won't do that now. I'll keep my IS as it is, but I'll use my last primacy in order to bump that 3 to a 4.
you got it. Roll damage, please.
Damage is going to be a 4.
Okay. Including the +1.
Oh no, thank you. Yes, sorry, I keep forgetting that. +1.
All right. You got it. Okay. Is that it for
And-
Kava?
That movement, both my actions. Nope, that ends my turn.
Fellavaai, you are up.
Oh boy. 1 dice is going to go to maintaining the shadow manifestation.
Okay. Yep.
Now I have this idea, but I think it might affect everyone that's around the beast. So I'm going to run it by you and see if that's true, because if that's true, I might not do that. Flames, they can't really function very well without air. So if I were to maybe inflict this beast with the suffocated impediment by using the silence manifest, and once again, like how I tunneled Kava's sound, just trying to take the air out of the creature? From around the creature?
So suffocated technically means that it would have to start making body checks to prevent from starting to take damage from not being able to breathe. Are you trying to reduce its ability to do damage somehow? Or are you trying to smother it?
That'd be sick. I would love to be able to impede its damage ability through suffocation.
So this creature is a size factor 12. You can affect an area that is 12 feet. It's 16 feet in size. So I would say that
Okay.
would be next to impossible. But you
Okay.
could put it over like its face and try to deprive it of air.
Okay. And would that affect Kava at all?
Well, you can affect up to a 12-foot area. but you don't have to do the full 12-foot cube.
Okay, I can specifically. Okay, then yeah, let's try it. Okay. Double fours.
Ouch.
What does that do?
So, first, you get a recovery for natural double fours
Thank God.
automatically. I do get a challenge roll, however. So let's see what the challenge roll looks like first.
Do I need
Nope,
to
that's a
decide
1.
before you Okay, great. Never mind. For future reference, do I need to decide to use a key point or primacy to raise it before you state what the roll is?
No,
Can I do
you don't
that
have to. No,
after?
you can do it after.
Fantastic.
Because then it can be a war of resources between you and the target, too.
That's fun. Okay,
Mhm.
great.
Okay, so you're trying to suffocate it. Let's just double check that definition to make sure we don't miss anything. Suffocated.
Suffocation.
A suffocated creature suffers 1 injury at the end of each of its turns until the status effect ends or the creature dies. Once dying, a suffocated creature cannot stabilize until the status effect ends. Yeah. And actually, it doesn't get to make its body check because if it were drowning, that would be different. But this is a pure suffocation attack. So, assuming it's still suffocating at the end of its turn, it will take, we'll give it the +2 damage for a total of 3. And you can slow it or hobble it, or if you want to apply different, you think there's a different status, it's already under status effect of suffocated. So actually, I take that right. I take that back. This wasn't a damage attack. This was a status attack. So that's what the status attack does.
Great. Great.
Let me see. Is there a... Looking for the right ring. We'll just leave the one that's on there. And cool. Is there anything else for Fellavaai? Do you have another option here?
I know that after my turn, that's all my dice, but I know after my turn, my corpse shadow goes.
Yep. What does it? What
I
do you
think
want
the
to do?
only thing to describe the suffocation a little bit, I think the only thing that might take Kava and Civ off to knowing that something is happening is that all of the sound of the roaring of flames around its head goes silent.
Starts to dim a little.
Yes. And so I'm going to roll now for the shadow.
Okay.
That's bad. That's a 4. That's a 1 and a 4.
Okay. Well, the 4 hits. So you do D4.
1 damage.
Okay. It all counts, right?
It's all going to the same goal, and that's my turn.
All right. It is now that creature's turn. So the first thing that it does is a fire burst. So you're watching as the shadow attacks Fellavaai. As your allies have moved toward it. Oh. The hide of the beast bursts into a 12-foot radius of exploding rock and lava, narrowly missing everyone. And then it swings its head. Let's see, we're going to go 1, 2. We're going to go 1, 2 at the shadow.
It is
3
hobbled, right,
at
Ty?
Kava. Yes, it is. And 4 at Sif. Thanks for reminding me. That is a 4. So Sif, it does swing around at you.
It also has the what is it, bereft status effect, right?
That's on.
Oh, that doesn't matter here.
Actually, that's on Furin, right? Not the
that's
beast.
on Furin. Yeah.
Well, that's a miss. That's an utter miss. As it thrashes around unsuccessfully. However, it's going to do one more thing in what is called a lair. A
A lair action. What?
domain feat.
There we go.
It
1d4.
explodes and kills us all.
Oh. Nope. I just missed. It just missed recovering its armor factors.
Oh.
Zorik, it's your turn.
Oh, sure it
Regrows
is.
its armor. That's freaking cool.
I am going to make. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna make another sonic attack at Fjern.
Okay.
Yep.
Keep in mind that if you do not
Can I
maintain,
maintain? Yeah, I needed 1 die to maintain, right?
right?
Mhm.
So I will. So I will maintain,
Okay,
and then I will use my other 2 dice to make a sonic attack.
you
So
got
I'm
it.
just hammering on this drum with this mallet, just as loud as I can, and just every so often just crying out with this loud scream that some of you heard on the ship, I think, when we were sailing. So here we go. Double 4s.
Oh, oh, nice. That's a D4 plus 2 on the damage, and you can hobble or slow it. He's already at an increased difficulty at the moment, so you might just want to slow him.
Yeah, let's just What is slow? Let me look at slow.
It just cuts his movement in half in case he has to chase after somebody or run away.
You can't be double hobbled.
No.
Okay. All right. Yep. Let's do slowed, and then I will roll for damage. That's 3 plus 2, you said? So 5 total damage.
Wow. Describe how you take him down.
Oh, shit. So as I hammer this, I just and just let out this massive scream, and it's just like these sonic waves emanating from my mouth. They get bigger and bigger and bigger as they slam into Fjern, and rock and fire just flies out in all directions. Ash falls from the sky and just settles upon everything as embers glow and then fade.
Awesome. Down goes Fjern. Awesome. Yeah, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Very cool. Then, what else for Zorik? Anything?
I'm gonna hold. Well, I don't need to hold my die anymore, do I?
You have one still, right?
Yeah. I mean, unless you wanted me. I burned it.
you-
Yeah. I used it. Yeah.
Yep,
So I'm
correct.
good. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at. I'm still beating the drum, just like wide-eyed, like holy shit, I just did that. Oh.
Awesome. Okay, it is Lutu's turn. Lutu marches over and tries to grab hold of this beast. I'm going to use 1 die to try to wrestle it.
Bye-bye, beastie.
No, I'm going to use 2 dice to try to wrestle it. Good thing I did. I will spend a primacy to grab it. It does get a challenge. It does not succeed. Lutu grabs onto it and lifts it up, and then slams it, tries to slam it down. I'm going to use 2 more primacy to re-roll that. Nope. Tries to slam it down, and it hooks on some of the formations in Lutu's form, that horn, and kind of lodges a little bit. And Lutu's not able to just complete the action, but it is Sif's turn as well.
I mean, if there's ever been an open belly,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fly in. I don't know what roll it's even gotta try to make. I'm gonna do two dice attack, a 1 and a 4. I don't need a primacy.
Your beak has still got the +1 on it too.
It does, and I'm gonna hold on to it too. So
Are you going to hold it? You're still going to spend
Yep.
the other die on that? All right, roll your D4 plus. Actually, no. You don't get your extra die, but you do get D4 plus 3. Oh, I'm sorry, plus 2.
+2, then it's
Plus
6.
1. I can't speak.
Then it's
You're
5.
plus 1. Yeah, got it. Thank you.
5 damage.
5 damage. Ooh. Yeah, you tear into it, and like lava and stone fall away onto the bridge and sizzle before falling through. And is there anything else for Sif?
No, just hanging out up there, looking very beat to hell, but
Kava, you are up.
sharp beak.
Nice.
Ready. Well, still kind of hovering over this creature. It's still up. So let's see here. You know what? What do we got? Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use body. So Fate Worm, you're gonna watch as the muscles in its body begin to, as it grows bigger and enhance the Fate Worm body.
Awesome.
And then you're gonna watch as the wings collapse, and I want to use the full weight of my body to just land on this thing. And that's fine if I even hurt myself a bit.
So Lutu is holding it, so you're gonna like drop onto it in his in their hands.
Just like cannonball right onto this thing.
So first of all, try to manifest your enhance. If you can use 1 or 2 dice.
I will use 2.
Okay.
That is a 4 and a 3.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you bulk up, and then you strike with your 1 die.
And that's a 4.
D4 plus 1 damage. Please roll the damage.
That is another 4. Plus 1.
Please describe how you kill
Stop
this
it.
creature.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's holding it out for me, like alley-oop style, right? And you just see this Fate Worm tuck in on itself after its body rippled and grew slightly larger in the sky. And then almost like if the sun is up or the sun stars, apologies, the star. The sternum is right up in the sky. It's like Ava in the Fate Worm form is blocking out the sun as it's coming down on top of this Fate Worm, landing on it, and right at the end, its claws come out and just digging into it and landing into the ground. And I don't mind if I take some IS there because I hit the ground hard.
You do hit the ground. However, you manage to drag yourself down so that you don't take any damage as you fall. The creature goes limp in Lutu's hands, and as you land on the ground, you shoot back into your natural form as your manifestation ends naturally. And both creatures now lie dead upon the bridge. And Lutu looks around and says, "There's no time to waste. Look," and points at Fellavaai, and from Fellavaai's satchel is a glowing light. And in the distance, coming from Nuovarden's side, you can hear the roar of those roar wings as they seem to be approaching this side of the bridge. And Lutu says, "Come, allies, family," and runs this way.
We booking it.
Yeah. As you're running overhead at maximum height, Isha on another Fate Worm goes flying by
Swear to God.
and disappears into the mist overhead.
Girl, don't fuck us over.
Breathlessly, you rush over the bridgeway until at last a break in the mist reveals a red landscape, much like the strange valley you left behind. A salmon pink sky ascends far above a dark umber and red ochre landscape of crisscrossed canyons, steaming fissures, and ash-spewing volcanoes. Long, thin orange clouds streak the sky as though a clawed hand marred it with a furrowing scratch. A fertile strip of ground marks the border between the bridgeway and the scorched earth of Umult. This must be where you are meant to plant the seed. And from out of the mist behind you comes the screech of these approaching other creatures in pursuit. Lutu runs to the ground, Fellavaai, and starts digging a hole in the ground.
Huffing it as far as this spindly body can take me.
From out of the mist upon the bridgeway, a horde of flying creatures emerges. Their crackling static energy exposes their true nature. You have mere breaths before they attack.
Ty, can I try to manifest with my music some sort of a discordant babble that confuses them momentarily to buy us some time?
Yeah. You can target an area of at least a 12-foot span.
Yep. I'm just
for at least some of them. Yeah.
I turn around and look back and see this flock of whatever these are coming in, and as Fellavaai and the others keep going forward, I stop and just start doing this discordant beat on the drum, and I'm gonna try to confuse them.
Okay. Go ahead and do that. Fellavaai, you are working with Lutu to get the seed into the ground.
Absolutely, putting that in the ground.
4 and a 2.
Okay, so you throw up a 12-foot wall, basically 12 foot by 12 foot, and some of them, as they hit it, start to get wonky, and just they seem disoriented. Sif, what are you doing?
I'm gonna do a restorative self rest.
Okay.
Real quick. Using silence.
It has to be out of combat order.
There's self-heal with body.
You can do self-heal. Restorative
Self-
rest has to be out of combat
Oh, okay.
by definition. Yeah.
I didn't know we were still in combat, but cool.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
These things are descending on you right now.
Oh, all right. Then instead, I am going to mobile body again instead of heal. I'm going to make
Mobilize?
myself fast.
Okay.
4 and a 2.
Okay.
My wings grow again.
Increase your speed by 16 feet.
Yeah. And I run to my full ground speed toward the horde and then fly toward it.
Okay. All right. You fly towards this horde of oncoming, crackling. They're familiar, and that in two ways, because you saw them on the ship, and you've seen this crackling form, and it seems that they're combined in this instance. And Sif, as you fly up, Kava, what are you doing?
How big is this thing again?
What
It's like
thing?
a basketball size, right? The seed.
The thing that Fellavaai has? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so they really don't need that. Do we need a big hole? We don't really need that big of a hole, right?
No, you could take a defensive posture. You could.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because if Lutu's digging a hole, then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna create a wall backing them up. Then.
Okay, so here's one rule. You could spend a die to just take a support status effect for yourself if you wanted to, like hail or forgetting words.
Yeah.
Braced.
Yeah.
Oh yes, the square footing and focus make a substantial difference in self-defense.
Mhm.
I see you. Okay, yeah, that I would love to do that.
Okay. As Sif ascends into this horde of these oncoming creatures and Kava stands ground, you would just spend your die, Kava. You don't have to roll it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Or status effect, yeah. And Zorik, you're holding this wall of sound. You gouge into the ground, throwing aside black soil teeming with life. The enemy descends. Placing the seed into the wound, you shovel the soil back atop the relic and stand away. Nothing. Distant tremors shudder in the ground where your heels touch Umult. Then, a brown stalk pushes up from the soil, tentative, weak, a tan, tubular shape that rises, then bursts into branches tipped with fungal hoods. It grows tall and wide, rupturing the ground at the base of the bridgeway, blocking sight of the misty path. Sif's form disappears behind a weave of stalk and branch. The bright mists of the bridgeway fade. The portal is closing. The fungal growth towers, capped by a smooth, uneven crown imitating the smaller relic, but huge. Fungal branches reach wide across an invisible wall, to the left and to the right, speeding out of sight. My computer just did something totally unexpected.
Sounds about right.
To form a sprawling, clinging, towering wall of fleshy vines. The white mists fade, and all is quiet. You are alone in the dim pink light of Umult. A strange disquiet land unfolding beyond. This wall, this fungal tree, if you will, has shut off the light from the bridge entirely. You are only inside Umult, though Sif was cut off in the sky beyond.
What?
That, my friends, is where we end Arc 1.
Oh no.
No.
You're kidding!
No.
Oh my god. Holy shit. So we look behind us and there's no bridge. There's no, we can't see
bridge was-
Nuovarden anymore.
You cannot see Nuovarden, you cannot see the bridge. You see this wall of fungal growth, the mind of Eos, closing off the gate, and you stand in this
Hold on.
volcanic realm of Umult where so
He better not be.
Lutu says as Isha had flown past you, that one seeks to bring woe upon your garden. They must be found. I fear they will ally with the Overlord, though to what end, I cannot say.
This bitch.
I'm gonna regret not stabbing her ass. Damn it.
Oh man.
Oh.
Do we have to wait till July 10th to kill them?
At least.
I'm so excited.
Oh,
If Isha ends up betraying us,
Sif.
Isha, what's the point? Girlie, talk to me, please. Let's have a
Girly Pop, who hurt you?
Some
Who hurt you?
Who hurt you?
you?
Let me fix you.
No, the gloves are
We
coming
can
off.
fix you.
Zorak's gloves are coming off. This is, yeah,
Oh,
the rage has taken hold.
we're gonna have to talk about it
Oh,
in character.
oh my God.
Well,
Tim, we're gonna miss you, buddy.
yeah.
We're gonna miss you, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the
Oh,
perfect.
Sif is such a hero.
She's
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Well,
stepping in front of Fellavaai. Gonna cry out here.
I have so much hope that we will see Sif again, in some form or another. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Absolutely.
Ty, thank you so much. What a great way to end the first arc of our Summer of Nuovarden.
Amazing.
We've got arc 2 starting in 2 weeks on July 10th. So we're taking next week off, but we will be back with a couple of new faces, a couple of faces you see right now. I'm kind of speechless.
So
Well,
good.
That all happened pretty quick.
So fast.
But Lutu didn't die.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's probably your main priority right now is making sure Lutu does not die, because there will be a riot in the
matters.
chat if that happens.
Why find
The
a
chat
way
will rise up.
back?
I mean, if that's even possible, maybe this is
Well,
our new.
okay.
This is where we live now.
Partially, Mystery has planar doorway.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's a gamble. Because it's a high possibility you don't get to where you want to go.
Yeah.
But you can go somewhere.
Yeah.
But that's something we could talk about in character
well,
next time.
We'll have to figure that out next time. In the meantime, let's go around the table here, do some outros. I'm gonna find somebody to raid into. Let's start with Tim. Tim, like I said, we're gonna miss you, buddy, in the next arc, but hopefully we'll see you again. We'll see Sif again.
Yeah. I have every hope we will see him again, although he will more than likely be much changed.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's been great. Love all of you. You're amazing people. Chat, you've been great. Yeah, I
Hands, applause for chat.
yes,
Yeah.
very good. Thank you. Yeah, I will be. I will not be here in Nuovarden, but I will be in Greyhawk
Yes, you
next month.
will. You're mine
So
for the next month.
yeah, so for a couple Tuesday, well, for 3 Tuesdays,
At least.
at least you'll see me hamming it up in Greyhawk with a very different character than Sif. Much more passive, much more passive.
We'll
Yeah,
see.
but
We'll
you can
see.
find me on Discord and here again in July, and maybe later in Nuovarden.
Ooh, there we go. That's what we like to hear. Maybes
Tease,
are
tease.
basically yes. All right, let's jump next over to Kayla. Kayla, it's so great to have you back, and also that you'll be with us in July for some more Nuovarden.
Yay! More. I love gaming with you guys. Thank you so much for having me. Seriously, this is one of my more favorite tables that I've been at. No offense to any of the other tables. It's just also been like
course
2
not, yeah.
years, so they kind of get it by default at this point.
Yay.
But I love playing with you guys. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to talk Stars and Wishes after, because yeah, I'm been gabbing a lot. If I kept gabbing now, I just keep going and going and going. But you can find me tomorrow over at my channel, Kayla Janelle, over on Twitch. We're just gonna be doing a bunch of shenanigans. There's gonna be giveaways, so if you're interested in free shit, then come on over.
There we go. That's awesome. Well, we're happy to be playing with you and to be your first actual play back in it, diving back in. Nuovarden's the place to do it. This is a fun world to play in for sure. All right, let's jump to Rachel next. Rachel, happy to say you'll be back in July, which we would be very upset if you weren't coming back.
I'm so excited. Hi guys, I'm Ktyria, also known as Rachel, or Rachel, also known as Ktyria, whatever way you want to phrase it. I am so thrilled to have been a part of this, and I'm so excited to be a part of it in the future. You guys are wonderful. Chat is wonderful. The story is wonderful. This world is wonderful. Yeah, I'm so excited, and we're in a different dimension. I like Kayla. If I keep talking, I will go on forever. I'm really excited. Back to you, Dave.
we're just thrilled to play games with you, and this table has been absolutely fantastic as expected. Thank you, Rachel, and Ty. Thank you so much for creating Nuovarden, first of all, and then running all these great sessions that really, I mean, I feel like this one's really showcasing a lot about Nuovarden. And so that's really fun to be part of it. Tell us where we can find more information about the game and other projects you have going on.
Yeah, thank you so much. Nuovarden is available if you are interested in it. It's my birthday on Saturday, so if you want to buy me a present, get one for yourself. It's available on DriveThruRPG in hardback, paperback, and digital form. But if you want to check out the system and just get eyes on, there is a free, the beta quick start is on the website under Nuovarden RPG on the Nuovarden RPG page. You can also check out Nuovarden in a different format on the Chronicles of Nephthys podcast, where you can hear a dramatic solo play with voice actors like Tim and Kayla and various friends of mine in the industry that have helped with bringing various characters to life. You can also check out Adventure Saying podcast if you want to hear interviews with other people that are doing things that have become our friends over the years. Only 38 episodes, but you know what? There's a lot of material there. So, and it's a lot of fun and more to come. There's already stuff on the books. Yeah. So Nuovarden itself is, like I said, it's available in the core rulebook. There are some free materials coming that you can use to enhance your game. There's already the free form fillable character sheet and the combat tracker on the website as well. And here and there, I'll be spitting out some culture builds, some creature builds that are not the ones that I want to expand with necessarily, but they are other ones that I just want to give you so you can keep exploring this bizarre world. I will say that tonight's, this whole season, this arc of the story is largely canon. So Umult is in the core rulebook as an actual dimension among other dimensions that are defined in the seer section. There and everything that you saw here tonight, other than there were some new sneak peek creatures that were introduced in this arc, and then some that are in the rulebook as well. So the core rulebook by itself has everything in it that you need to start playing, including an adventure, over 30 creatures, lots of stuff, rumor relics and empowered items and disciplines and manifestations and the whole shebang. 15 playable character options as well. But anyway, regardless of all that, it's been so awesome to showcase it for everyone, to play with these players right here, and to watch chat just lose their minds. And the love for Lutu is really special for me. So I'm glad that we all love Lutu. And that's me for now. Other than I do have 2 more sessions of Delta Green over at Darn and Creepshow's channel on Tuesday at 6:30 Pacific time, 6:30, 9:30. We have a couple more sessions there, and that's what I've got going right now. Thank you.
Thank you, Ty. Appreciate you very much. We are going to sign off for the night and raid into our friends over at Stronghold D&D. So give them some good old-fashioned Guild Superior love as we raid in, and we will see you. Well, we're taking next week off because of the holidays, so we'll see you on Tuesday the 8th, and then back here on the 10th of July for more Nuovarden. Thank you all for being here. We appreciate you all very much. Be good to each other and do good things in the world. See ya.